Hey guys, just wanted to film like a quick video, or as quick as I can. I'm packing up to go to camp in the next couple days, next week actually. I'm leaving on Sunday and right now it's Monday. Not sure exactly when I'm going to upload this, but most likely it's going to be when I'm already at camp, when I have left for camp already. But I'm kind of just have pulled everything out, and I just want to show you guys what I bring to camp. I'll probably skip over pretty quickly the stuff that I bring for like my personal self and kind of focus more on the service dog stuff, obviously, because this is a service dog channel. But you know, I do like vlogs and stuff on here. So this is my second time bringing Elsa to this particular camp. I have brought my previous service dog to other kind of like beach camps and stuff like that. So I have done this a couple times, so I kind of know what I need. But yeah, so let's jump right into it, and I'll kind of show you my system I got going. Alright, so this is kind of a mess right now, I know. I tried to get it all on the bed. My phone's actually dead, so it's on the charger, so I really can't move that much. But I try to lay this all out for you so you kind of see and go through it. Now, for my personal camp, it's 6 or 7 days long. We leave June 30th, and then we don't leave camp until the 6th. So yeah, 7 days that we're there, kind of like 2 half days. You know, the day you go there is kind of like a half day, and the day you leave is kind of like a half day. So, but you know, so I have all my clothes, shirts and pants and pajamas, and this is actually something that I have never done before, even though I've gone to dozens of camps. I'm going to be sleeping in a bunkhouse, and so they have like mattresses there, so I don't like sleep on the floor or outside in a tent. But you know, they always have like the plastic cover on there to try to keep the mattresses clean and whatnot. And normally, like, they don't bug me at all. I just go ahead and sleep on it. You know, I use a sleeping bag. But I'm going to actually bring a fitted sheet, and this is just kind of an old one I have laying around. So it's just rolled up in a ball right now. But I'm going to actually bring a sheet to put over the mattress, and maybe it'll kind of, because sometimes the plastic on the mattresses are kind of loud. So maybe it'll dampen some of the sounds. But right there, the red and gray, that is my sleeping bag that I'm bringing. Just a very lightweight sleeping bag. It is summer camp, so I don't need a heavy one. Puffer jacket, fleece jacket. Hopefully it won't be cold enough for that, but one of the nights we do sleep outside underneath the stars, so just in case, I was bringing a jacket. I'm bringing Elsa's jacket. She has a rough wear. I can't remember the design of this jacket. I think it's the Cloud Chaser, but I'm not exactly sure. But I love this jacket. And so she probably will only be wearing this the night that we sleep outside. That'll probably be the only time she's going to wear this. Hopefully it's not going to be super warm. But I am going to bring her cooling vest that I made out of an Enduro Cool towel. Actually, it took 2 towels to make it for her. But I don't remember needing this last time I went, which was a couple of years ago. I didn't go last year or the year before. But I'm going to bring it just in case, because like I said, we're up there for 7 days. Sometimes you got to bring a couple of extra stuff just in case, you know. So this is for when we go sleep outside. It's just like a little tarp that I lay on. So we'll be laying on that, and I actually have a sleeping pad right here. It's super lightweight because I do backpacking stuff. Really easy. So sleeping pad. Won't use this the whole time, just the time we're sleeping outside. This is one of Elsa's vests that we're bringing. This kind of matches the uniform, and it has patches on it from the last camping event. This is from the last camping event we went to. So she has her uniform vest, and she has her normal vest. This is her normal working vest, and I'm going to bring a handle. So it will probably show up in this one, but then we may switch over to this one. This one just doesn't have any no touching ones, so you know, if I'm totally off the day or whatever, you know, and I need the handle, I'm going to use this one. But hopefully, you know, I won't have a bad health day while I'm out there fingers crossed, and she can wear this cute one the whole day and kind of like match the uniform. Let's see. Okay, this is a packable, travel, whatever, folding pillow, which I'm going to use just because it's lighter and it's much more packable than a normal pillow. Even though I'm up there for a week, I could go with the hassle of bringing a full-size pillow, but I won't. And then this is just a pillowcase to put over this, because this is like a nylon, so I have more of a cotton pillowcase. It's a little nicer to sleep on, but I'm going to sleep on this every night and just that one night. I have a basic harness right here that I'm going to use to put on her over her coat when we do sleep outside, so that I can like connect her to me so she doesn't wander off, because we're not sleeping in a tent or anything. I'm bringing 2 leashes. Whenever you go somewhere for more than one day, I always recommend bringing more than 1 leash. This is our normal working leash. This is a leather leash. I stinking love this leash. This is a Boldly Designs. I believe it's their working dog leash. So it's very basic. It's kind of on the shorter side. It's like a waist leash. And I just really love this leash. But, you know, leather, and it's a nicer leash. I don't like to get dirty all the time, so I won't bring it camping. But I am going to bring it. And this is going to be my main leash that I'm going to use. And I'm actually going to have this one as backup. And this is an over-the-shoulder cotton leash. I don't really care about getting this one dirty. It's nylon. It washes off easily. It's very durable. And this is made by Halti. This is a nice leash. So this will be our day-to-day leash. And this will be like our backup leash. I'm debating if I want to bring like a short leash or not, but 2 leashes for sure if you're gone for more than 1 day. Okay, now under here, this is like her little travel mat. It kind of rolls up, but I just have it folded in quarters right now. But because I'm going as a leader, I'm going to actually be teaching some classes, or assistant teaching some classes. So she has to be down in a place command, you know, only able to get up, you know, to alert me, basically. So I'm going to bring a mat just so she has something a little bit comfortable to lay on. Keeps her a little cleaner. So yeah, it's good to have a mat. This is my uniform. I'm going to, you know, like I said, her uniform kind of matches my uniform. It's navy. It kind of looks black right now, but it's navy. You know, it has the patch on it. Lanyard. My tag's underneath so you don't see it, but I'm going to show up wearing this so I don't crumble it in my duffel bag. And then I'm going to bring a hanger just to keep it nice. Okay, this is like my toiletries, toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo, conditioner. Last time I did bring a little travel container of dog shampoo. I think I'll probably do that again, even though last time I didn't end up washing her during the week. But it's just kind of a nice just in case thing, if she gets dirty or muddy or something like that. Deodorant, some bug spray, tick stuff. If you saw my tick video, this is what I use for Elsa for ticks. Some wet wipes. I think last time I also threw in some dog wipes, like dog wash wipes, so I might do that again, or I'll probably do that again. Some face washcloths, some clips, a thing for my glasses, a brush that I actually share with Elsa. So this is my side and this is Elsa's side, or vice versa. I can't remember. I want to say this one's mine. And then nail clippers. This is Elsa's bowl, and I actually have, I bought this at Petco, and it's was advertised like so you can put dog food into travel. This one's old. They don't make this one anymore. I know Kroger makes a couple like this. They're like bright red or something. But like if you go to Walmart and just get like a dry bag, it's basically the same thing. This is like the little case for her titanium bowl. So super lightweight. And it has like a silicone non-slip thing. So this is going to be her bowl for the trip. And I just dropped these. We were out, so I went ahead and bought some. But what I like to do, instead of, you know, filling this up with just dog food, or filling a bag up with dog food and having to bring a scoop, what I do is I pre-measure all of her meals, and I'll add 1 or 2 extra meals, probably 2 because we're gone for 7 days. And I will have them all pre-packaged in there. So like this kind of like keeps it all together, and they're all pre-packaged in here, so all I have to do is grab one, throw it in my bag. I'm going to be carrying that around pretty much all day with this, and then I can feed her when I have time. I picked up 2 of these. These were like on clearance at Petco. They're just like little wet dog food packets. I probably won't use them if I don't have to. Maybe I will use them on the last day, who knows. But especially if your dog has never been to camp before, bringing some wet dog food is a good thing to bring. Obviously make sure you bring some extra baggies, just in case you have to save half of it or something like that. Try to get small packages. This one's kind of big. I would probably give her like half of this. And this is just, you know, sometimes when they haven't, if it's like new to them, camp is new to them, or there's a lot of new things coming on, maybe they're a little stressed because you're away from home, it was a long drive, maybe you're stressing out a little bit, they're stressing out, and they don't eat. That's obviously not good, so having some wet dog food packets really does help them eat. And then once they eat, their stomach's full, they tend to be not as stressed, if at all anymore, because they feel better because their stomach is nice and full. So basically, yeah. So I put all the food in here, or with these, all the kibble, because I feed her kibble, individually packaged into these, and this is her bowl. So that's all of her dog food. Definitely if you're feeding your dog raw, it's going to be very, very hard to bring them to camp. Just because, especially if you're going for like 7 days. Very, very hard. And one other thing I want to mention about that is the fact that a lot of times when you have cabins that you're going to go stay in, or like dorms or something like that, that's out in the woods, outdoors, they're typically going to have a rule of no food in the cabin. That's why I like to seal up my food. Sometimes I may even take a gigantic gallon bag and put all those little sandwich bags with their individual meals in the gallon bag and then in the dry bag. I like to keep it very sealed, and the reason why they do that is because they can get mice very easily. So you have to be extremely responsible with your food. You got to make sure your dog's eating it all, that they're not making a mess everywhere, and probably feeding them outside of the cabin if possible. Every camp has a different schedule. You're going to have to figure out when the schedule is that you can feed them. Typically, out of kind of like a courtesy or etiquette, you don't want to feed your dog the same time at the same place that everyone else is eating. It's just kind of an etiquette thing. So you're going to have to kind of find an off schedule where you can feed your dog. But yeah, so keep in mind, make sure your dog food is very, very sealed, and you know, the camp won't be mad at you then, and they won't give the next service dog team who wants to participate in camp a hard time because of the dog food. But don't be afraid to ask your camp if they want you to store it in another area. I've never had a problem. I've always kept it super sealed, and everything's been good. So, moving on. Okay, so we got this little thing, just has a whole bunch of cords in it. Actually, there's not that many cords in it right now, but this is kind of just a little pouch I'm using to organize all my cords, which will probably be in that for the most part all the time. Now, this is something that I'm going to try this time. So I have this big old K9 H2O thing that I normally don't like because it's so stinking heavy. But for the most part, I'm carrying that from point A to point B and then putting it down. It's not on me the entire time. So I'm going to try using this at camp, because last time I had to keep finding breaks to go to a water fountain to, you know, feed her out of that or give her water out of that thing. So I'm going to try bringing one of these this time. And my backup is, if I'm tired of carrying this, then it's just going to stay in the cabin. I'm going to be done with it. And we're just going to share this, because this will be mine, this will be hers. And we'll just share this, and I'll have to carry her little bowl around, her little travel bowl. And we'll just have to share this, which means I'll probably have to fill it up more often, but who cares? It'll be lighter than this. But so yeah, I'll probably do a video when I get back to kind of tell you guys how camp went, but this is going to be kind of a experiment, I guess you could say. But you definitely want to have a way to bring water with you, especially if you've never been to the camp before. Luckily, the one I'm going to, it's pretty accessible to get water. But, you know, sometimes, especially as a teacher, you're teaching, you can't always just leave and go to the bathroom and get some water out of the fountains, by the way. Fountains by the water. Okay. Flashlight, knife, a martingale prong collar. This is kind of her normal wear prong collar. E-collar. This is normally what we use when we go camping. I'll probably be switching back and forth between this and that. Not sure exactly which one I'm going to use more. This is a light. It does die quickly though. And then I have two of these. There's another one of these somewhere. And I need to get batteries for them. But they're just little lights. I'll turn the flashing off so that she can be seen. I can clip them. This one has a whole bunch of rings on it. This one doesn't. I may be able to get it on here or there, or just her collar. But this will act as her collar. This thing comes off very easily if I decide just to use this as her collar. So 2 collars. Again, even if it's kind of like, a martingale kind of doubles as a collar. Like, it doesn't need to be a collar. So I have 2 collars, 2 leashes, and a harness, which is down here somewhere. And then 2 vests. Usually what I like is one more working harness vest and then one like dirty vest. That's usually what I do. But this time I'm going to use her uniform and her everyday vest. And that's what I'm bringing there. I have to bring a larger first aid kit. 1, because I have a dog. 2, because I'm a leader. I'm supposed to bring a little bit more extra first aid supplies. But that's a video in itself, so I won't open that. Dog boots. These are her outdoor dog boots. They're not her working dog boots. Because I have 2 separate pair. One that's clean and one that's dirty. But I have a pair of dog boots. Don't think I used them last time, but I'm going to bring them just in case. Her rec specs. Again, I don't think I used this last time, but I'm going to bring them just in case. And then these are, I kind of call these my rec specs. I forgot what they're called, but Smith. I think they're Smith. But they are basically sunglasses for me. We can kind of match. Yeah, and that's a big old rechargeable battery. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I'm going to bring a hat. And then the bag I'm going to carry with me the whole time with my big old first aid kit, probably her boots, cooling coat, and a bag of treats, water. Yeah, so that's probably going to be what's going to go in there. I'm going to carry her with me all day. And then the rest of this stuff, well yeah, and I'll probably have her bowl and a thing of food in there too. The rest of the stuff is going to be in this, which it almost doesn't look like all of this can fit. Oh, and by the way, the fan. There's no air conditioning in these cabins, so they ask you to bring a fan to kind of circulate the air so you don't burn up. But it is in the mountains, so it's not super hot. But yeah, I am bringing a fan. Yeah, so like I said, all of this may not look like it would fit in this duffel bag, but it does. And it kind of impresses me because there's even more room. And I seriously put the fan in there as well as my backpack. And it all fits in here. But this is like a military style. They typically call them sea bags. This is one without the shoulder straps. I kind of wish I got one with the shoulder straps. Now that I know how big it actually is. Right now it's just flat. But it's just, there's just a handle. I could put straps on it. I probably will. But I really just have to carry this from the car to the cabin, which is not that far. So they have this little handle, and then I guess this could be another handle, but this is a clip, And it's kind of cool how this closes. So you have this like ring right here, and you just pull these together here, and you thread them onto this loop. And I can even do this with one hand. It's pretty cool. And then you take this, whoops, hold it off, and you just clip it. And then it's like sealed pretty much. There's like a flap underneath, like an extra flap to keep stuff from, like, if it's in the rain, like it leaking in. But it's like so many folds, like you'll be fine unless you actually dump it in the water, I think. And like I said, it's summer camp. It's not going to rain on us. It's not like it's snowing outside. But another cool thing is I can put a lock on this little hoop right here, and my whole bag will be locked. Not that anyone's gonna steal clothes, but you never know. And this is just a black canvas. It folds up really small, but my plan for it. Sorry, there's my cord. Like I said, I'm charging my phone. My plan for it is I'm actually gonna take spray paint or just white lettering and just put like canine handler or service dog or something, Elsa's name maybe, paw prints everywhere. Just kind of decorate so it's kind of easy to tell that it's mine. Big old black bag. But yeah, so that's kind of gonna be my what I'm gonna use. Alright, so I actually forgot to mention something that I normally bring. And sometimes I bring like a long line so I can exercise your bird still be on leash. For me, because I have a very high energy breed, even though we're going to be working all day, I'm going to have to give her some outside exercise outside of that. Even though, you know, like I said, she's going to be working all day, we're going to be running around, walking around. She's going to need a little extra exercise just because that is her breed. So I'm going to bring 2 toys. I like to not, sometimes I'll bring a squeaker toy, but always have like a non-squeaker toy that they can play with. So I have just a chew bone, and this may actually like stay in my bag so that she can like do something, especially during the morning hours. Hi babies, are you going to steal that? When she has maybe a little bit more energy. Just so she remains somewhat quiet in class. Just remember when you don't want it to be like a super quiet time that you give this to them, because they do chew on this and it is loud. So not always the best thing, but, and she's going to steal it. She loves her bone. A chew toy is a great thing to bring because they don't have to run around to like give off some energy with it. Keeps them occupied. And then I'm just going to bring this rope. I think there is actually supposed to be squeakers in here. It doesn't squeak. So I think there's one right there. I think I feel, oh, there it is. But this one doesn't squeak that much. So I'm going to bring this one just so we can play like in the cabin and kind of burn off some extra steam from being a border collie. And play a little bit and, you know, kind of unwind a little bit. Unwind. So... yes, always good to bring toys. 1 to 2 toys, like a chew toy. Like, you can bring up to 3 toys. A chew toy, a toss or tug toy, or both, depending on how your, you know, dog likes to play. Kitty, yeah. Kitty. Good girl. And a chew toy. So just different types of, that's all. Different types of toys. Hi, babies. Boop. Okay, so this is the first year I'm going to be using that seat bag. Like I said, it's like brand new, that big old duffel bag. It's actually a lot easier to pack than I thought it was. I did kind of pre-pack it already. I should have filmed me packing it for the first time because honestly, my face, I was like shocked that everything fit in there because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to go up and get the next size. Because there's 3 sizes and this is the smallest size and it fit everything fine. But I was a little weary because last time I went to camp I used a 80-liter backpack, military backpack. I'll go ahead and post the photo right here. I stuffed that bag completely full with all my stuff for the week, well mine and Elsa's stuff. because when you bring a dog, everything like multiplies. So I went ahead and I got this duffel bag because I had gotten rid of that backpack. I don't have it anymore because that was the only time I used it. So at least this one's going to store a lot easier. And hopefully I will like go to camp more and use it more. So it's a nice bag. It really is. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any more questions about bringing your service dog to summer camp or winter camp or any kind of camp like that, I've done camping a lot, both in tents and like cabins and stuff. Go ahead and put your questions down below. I would love to answer them for you in either a video or just a quick reply. But yeah, I will see you next time. Bye!